faith this morning. By faith, we contact God. Whatever we want done is done. Your blood is purified. Your nerves are healed. Your bones are healed. Your organs are healed. It's by faith. Believe God. If thou can believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. You can be a religious person. Stay where you are. Cry from now till Jesus comes. You will just be beggarly. Like the senior brother, the elder brother of the prodigal son. Nothing will happen until you believe. Rise up and believe. Say, Lord, I believe you. God is looking for believers. Time of prayer is time of prayer. Time of faith is time of faith. Everything is possible. Don't undersize the power of God. There is nothing he cannot do. If you are praying unto God concerning a situation, our nation, pray by faith, not unbelief. Not pray prayer, but your mouth is full of negative words, fighting against the very thing you are praying against or praying for. Father, today, whatever my heart believes, my mouth will speak. Whatever my heart believes, my mouth will speak. My mouth will proclaim those things which I believe, and they will come to pass. It will certainly happen. The word of faith. The word of faith. It is the word of faith. Say it this morning, even if you don't shout it. Mutter it under your tongue. The miracle will take place. That is how to walk by faith. That is how to receive your miracle. God does not want us to have unbelief. Matthew chapter 17 verse 14. 17:14. Oh Lord Jesus.
And when they were come to the multitude,
when they came back to the multitude,
there came to him a certain man.
There came to him a certain man.
Kneeling down to him.
Kneeling down to him.
And saying.
And saying,
Lord.
Lord.
Have mercy on my son.
Have mercy on my son.
For he is a lunatic.
For he is a lunatic.
And sore vexed.
And sore vexed.
For oft times.
He
falleth into the fire.
He falleth into the fire.
And often into the water.
And oftentimes into the water.
And I brought him to thy disciples.
I brought him to your disciples.
And they could not cure him.
And they could not cure him. I thought that being with them, with you, they must have gotten enough faith to do miracle like you. They could not cure him.
Then Jesus answered and said.
Jesus answered and said.
Oh, faithless and perverse.
Oh, faithless. Every time I diagnose faithlessness. Every time my children come to me, I diagnose faithlessness. All I diagnose is faithlessness. Oh, faithless and perverse generation.
How long shall I be with you?
How long will I be with you?
How long shall I suffer you?
How long will I teach, discipline, and train you?
Bring him hither to me.
Bring him here to me.
And Jesus.
Bring him here to me. Yes.
And Jesus rebuked the devil.
And Jesus rebuked the devil.
And he departed out of him.
And the devil departed out of him.
And the child was cured from that very
hour. And the child was made free from that moment. Yes.
Then came the disciples to Jesus.
Then disciples who tried and failed came to ask our master
and said,
oh,
why couldn't we cast it?
Why couldn't we do it? Why? We can hear the open rebuke. We know you are not speaking to the crowd. You were addressing us. We know that those words were with us. We have been with you. We have been